Second and goal. Hall can't handle the snap, but he's got it back. Mack still on his feet. Now just going to throw it toward the end zone in the general direction of O'Neal Chambers. Second and goal. Hall can't handle the snap, but he's got it back. Mack still on his feet. Now just going to throw it toward the end zone in the general direction of O'Neal Chambers. There'll be a loss of down. You see what happened is Hall took a hit, and Christic also in there. Paolui getting in to give him the final shot. There is Christic. Christic got hit by his own man. Paolui coming in to deliver the blow on Max Hall. That
one of the best seasons they've ever had in football, and certainly the best they've had since then. Doing well to get the ball away was Charlton. Threw it to no man's land. Kyle Bosworth came with pressure, and this will be intentional grounding.
Yeah, he's clearly inside the pocket. And looked like he was supposed to get a block on the weak side from Brown. He just went right by the linebacker, and then he just didn't have.
Tight end set for Penn State. Play action. Look out, Darrell Clark. He got away somehow and got rid of it. I'm not quite sure how Darrell did that, other than the fact that he's 232 pounds of muscle. It looked like LeVar Edwards had him. Yeah. And Edwards comes off hanging an arm.
Well,
here's another look.
See, you can throw it away if he gets outside of the tackle box. And again, how he got away from that hit and that sack is amazing in itself. But he just turned and threw it from the pocket, and there was no receiver on that side of the field.
So loss of down.
Pinckney, pressure, sets up a screen, going to have to throw it quickly, and threw it away because defensively the pressure was coming from Freddie Burton as a flag goes down. And obviously there's pressure because they're setting up a screen, but they let the screen guys go a little bit quickly.
And this is, I think, going to be a huge grounding penalty.
Intentional grounding. Number 15. Loss of down, spot of the pass. Second down.
Same result.
So we'll see if Mark Ingram can snap that. Grady still on his feet. See a lot of B.J. Daniels the way he plays.
Yeah, good feet, and he needs those feet because the Bulls on defense are starting to pin their ears back and come after the young quarterback, the sophomore.
Well, it's a 4th and 15 now. Penalty flag was dropped at about the 35-yard line.
Intentional grounding, offense number 3. There was no receiver in the area, and the ball did not cross the line of scrimmage. The ball will be returned to the spot of the foul with loss of down.
Well, he threw it down. Oh, yeah, there it comes. No question there. That was Dakota Watson who drew a bead on Brown, and
it was going to be a screen pass to Noel Devine, and that's who Jarrett Brown was throwing the ball at, was Noel Devine. He got knocked down, didn't get out, and Noel Devine was standing right there. Not standing, laying right there.
Right. Intentional grounding, offense number 16. Lost it down at the spot of the foul.
It was definitely, though, intentionally trying to save the ball, even though it went near.
Florida, Alabama, Ole Miss, and now Penn State. They've struggled.
Jefferson flags are down in the backfield, probably a holding call, and then he tries to get rid of it. Another flag where it might be intentional grounding is out.
See, the reason why you take that penalty over the holding, they're both big penalties, but the loss of down. Yeah. So you take the intentional grounding.
There's Brian's first one. Now wait a minute. Where's he going to go for that reserve? He digs just a little deeper, same pocket.
Holding, number 70 on the offense. That penalty is declined. Intentional grounding, number 9 on the offense. Penalty is accepted. Loss of down at the spot of the pass.
There you go.
Second down.
freshman. And Sanders having a big day as well. Man, who had 91 catches on the year. Padron just flips it out up to the first row. That came
of a play by Padron. It wasn't pretty.
He didn't get outside the pocket, though. The tackle, they're going to throw the flag.
Intentional. Like he escaped to his right. The ball was on the hash. And yeah, because the football was snapped on the hash there, I don't think he quite got outside the tackle box, but still a pretty heady play by Kyle Padron. I mean, that's very.
So with 10 seconds, they'd like one more play just a little bit closer. Pryor got to keep the clock in mind. He throws it away. 2 seconds remaining. Now Petrie's our buddies from New England who are here. So yesterday he said, I'll give you a half hour from 5 to 5:30. Don't bother me. I'll see you after the game. What do they call themselves, his friends? Well, they're the New England Ducks, and they're here today rooting for the former great coach of the New Hampshire team.
He's very proud of those ties. You know, he's upset right now with the official.
In the backfield.
Right call, Jerry?
Correct call.
Roll out for Yates on 2nd and goal. Throws it underhand just to get rid of it. Will they rule that a fumble? Will they rule that? And there's the flag.
Well, they try to run the same play that they ran to the other side, just a bootleg, trying to get the ball to the tight end again. This time, Pitt did a good job of covering it up.
We have an illegal forward pass. The ball did not make the line of scrimmage. The penalty is at the spot of the foul. 3rd down. The foul's on number 13.
The line of scrimmage is the 7-yard line. Let's see where the ball is.
Tolzien wanted to set up a screen. Brandon Graham flushed him to the goal line, and Tolzien had to throw it away. And they're
Brandon Graham is such a disruptive force, and when you try to one-on-one block him, usually you can't.
Down at the 36-yard line. Tolzien, quick drop, looks one way, now looks for help. He's going to throw it away wisely.
You know, the next Big Ten team that we'll see in this stadium in a couple days, Penn State in the Capital One game, they played their last game November 21st, and then they've had an extended period of time between then and when they'll play.
That's a guy they would like to go to. Juice in trouble. Throws it away, and that could easily be intentional grounding, and there's the flag.
Goes in motion from the shotgun. Jones rushed, in trouble, and throws it away. And Stanford again, second blitz, and they're putting pressure, and they're coming off the edge.
They're doing a very good job inside. You know, Stanford not known for their pass rush, but you saw right there the good hard inside move by Tom McAndrew, number 41. That's what forces right up the middle. That's when you also see the big loop around by Sione Fua. That is what Landry Jones.
Coach Brooks says he's also a tenacious blocker. Newton chased back into the end zone. He had to be careful.
Oh, boy.
Clemson folks wanted intentional grounding in the end zone, and they're not going to get the call. So Dabo's not arguing too vociferously.
Not only that, he didn't raise his voice. But Alexander got after him pretty good, and a nice job out there.
Hit on the release. It's ruled incomplete.
So many different looks. The one thing that they have is speed and execution, and this time he goes right around Kyle Hickston Jr. and is able to get in there and put the pressure on Garrett Gilbert. The game is moving very fast for Garrett Gilbert, like any other freshman quarterback. When